Mickey, Mama doesn't want to tell you again. It's time for you to go to bed.
Ma, give me a chance to finish, will you? I haven't told you how Cherokee threw 2 4-bit pieces. Oh, those are $half, Ma. He threw them right up into the air. And before they hit the ground, bang, bang, he put holes in both of them.
Well, I must say that's mighty good shooting, Cherokee.
It was nothing at all. Nothing, really.
It would have been an easier story to believe if Cherokee had thrown Chinese yen up into the air. They got holes in them already.
Yeah, but they got square holes. And there's nothing square about good old Cherokee.
Well, Cherokee looks as if you've made yourself a conquest. Mickey seems to think you're quite a hero.
I sure do. He captured Billy the Kid single-handed. And Cherokee's promised to teach me how to ride a horse. I mean, ride one good. He owns a livery stable.
Then, Mickey, you better look out that he doesn't sell you a couple of bottles of his genuine Cherokee Indian rattlesnake oil along with it.
All right, Mickey, you've heard your story. Now it's time for you to go to bed already.
Oh, look, Ma, I got a keen idea. If you'd let me go riding with Cherokee tonight, so he could really teach me how to ride a horse, then by tomorrow, I bet you I'd be able to help you with the chores around here. Ride down and bring in the cows, I mean.
It wouldn't surprise me a bit if it could help by tomorrow.
All right, Ike. What do you think? You're Mickey's father, too, you know.
Oh, let him go. An hour isn't going to make much difference. And knowing that Cherokee found that pint bottle I had hidden in the kitchen, it might keep Cherokee out of trouble, too.
Lefty, quick, rein up.
Oh, fine. What's up, Pecos? What's the matter?
Look, will you? We're playing in luck. Ain't that the kid and the fellow we seen him with this afternoon riding toward us?
Yeah, looks that way.
Now wait till they're almost on top of us.
Here they come, boss.
Okay, Lefty. Now start throwing some lead around their ears. All right. Hold it! You don't want to get blasted clean out of your saddles. You're smart, mister. You leave that gun right in its holster.
What's going on here? What is this?
Oh, nothing. We're just taking you and this kid for a little ride.
Go on, you lay a hand on me and I'll slap your ears off.
Well, you better do as he says, Mickey.
Why don't you do something? I thought you were the guy who captured Billy the Kid.
Well, I was. This doesn't happen to be Billy the Kid.
You said it. And if you're interested to know just who it is, my name's Pecos Rowley.
Uh-oh.
Hey, look. Cherokee fainted and fell right off his horse.
Oh, now, believe me, Mrs. Davis, I'd give my right arm if I knew what happened to Cherokee and Mickey.
No, Chad. You've got to do something. You've got to.
Now, don't go to blaming Chad, Nellie.
Oh, I'm as much at fault as anybody, I guess. But I think with your help, Ike, maybe we can find him.
Oh, Chad, you mean you know what happened to him?
Well, about a mile from here, I found tracks where 2 horses had stopped. And I also found some empty shells.
Tarnation thunder, Chad. You mean there's been a shooting?
I don't know what I mean yet, Ike. Except that the hoof tracks seem to lead past the fence at the south of your hayfield and over through those aspens.
Through the aspens? But Ike told me there was nothing over there except an old shack and a barn that are deserted.
Deserted, and some folks say haunted.
Oh, no.
Oh, now, look, ma'am. You got to pull yourself together. You'd better go into the kitchen and fix yourself a cup of strong coffee. Ike, go strap a gun on and get yourself a horse. We got some trailing to do, and I'm afraid that this time every second counts.
Cherokee, you gotta get us out of here. This barn's spooky.
What do you think I am, a magician? I've got so many ropes tied around me now, I feel like a Vienna sausage.
Jiminy, Cherokee, what are we gonna do?
Well, Mickey, I wished I could give you the answer. Say, have you noticed? The boards in this loft we're standing on are rotten. If we're lucky enough, maybe I can bust them through like this.
Cherokee, I think I hear someone coming.
All right, come on, Lefty. Bring a lamp so the kid can see to sign that note I wrote for him.
Ah, you low-down, good-for-nothing, thieving crook. What are you back for now?
I just wrote a note I want this brat to sign so we can collect some money from his mother. Lefty, you climb up to that door. Huh? What's that?
That's me getting loose, that's what it is.
Mickey, look out! Lefty, he's busting through the floorboard.
Mickey, run for it.
Quick, Lefty. Grab that kid.
Let go!
Oh, you concerned brat. Now I got you.
Well, thought you'd give us the slip, did you?
Well, we blame their did.
Yeah, you blame Near did. But so you blame Near don't do it again, I'm going to put you someplace you'll never get out of. A 6-foot hole.
Oh, go on. You wouldn't dare shoot Cherokee.
Well, if you've got any ideas on how to stop Mickey, speak up now or forever hold your peace.
All right, you. You got any last words? You know, something they can put on your headstone.
Why, if I told you all the last words I have, I'd be here till a week from next January, you pusillanimous, pasty-faced polecat.
All right. That's the last thing you're going to say on this earth.
Chad, look out. They both got guns. They both better use them. Ike, you grab the little one quick. All right, you hold him, Chad, and I'll slug him.
Well, Mickey, and you too, Cherokee. I don't know how you did it, how you found them, but this was good work. This varmint is Pecos Rowley.
Yes, oh!
Jiminy Christmas. Cherokee's gone and fainted again.
Ah, Nellie, without a doubt, the finest vegetable soup I've ever eaten. In fact, I'd say this soup will grow more hair on a man than my rattlesnake oil. Of course, on the wrong places.
Hey, if you think this is good, Cherokee, you ought to taste the soup Nellie makes called clam chowder.
Coney Island clam chowder. But you don't have clams out here. Oysters. And they're too expensive for folks like us to buy anyways.
Yeah. My mom's a swell cook.
Well, with Pecos' trial coming up at the end of this week, you'll be getting your share of the Wells Fargo reward money. And that ought to buy you a lot of things that you need.
Jumped up John Thomas Chad. No such thing. That reward belongs to you and Cherokee, not me.
Oh, maybe not to you, Ike. But Mickey is certainly entitled to his share.
Oh, shucks, Chad. I didn't do nothing.
Oh, the dickens you didn't. Well, you bet that horrible-looking lefty on his gun arm so he couldn't use it. Matter of fact, I think you saved my life.
Well, if that's true, Cherokee, maybe you ought to give Mickey your share of the Wells Fargo reward, too.
Oh, no, I should say not. I wouldn't hear of it.
Nellie, it might prove to be a very good thing for Cherokee. Anytime he gets his hands on money, he throws it away over the nearest bar.
Ah, but not this time, Counselor. This time I put my money in the savings bank.
Oh, so? And why the change of heart?
Well, they gave me a little pocket bank to save my nickels and dimes in. It has a quotation on it. It says, "Giant oaks from little acorns grow."
Yes.
So, being a man who's interested in any kind of corn that can age an oak, I figure I ought to end up owning a distillery.
Frontier Town, starring Reed Hadley and featuring Wade Crosby, is a Bruce Ells production. Story and direction by Paul Franklin. Music written and played by Ivan Ditmars. Be sure to be with us again, same time next week, for another fine action-adventure story with your favorite young Western star, Reed Hadley. And now this is Bill Foreman telling you that Frontier Town comes to you from Hollywood.
Now hands that delicious and feel soft as your face with mild green fairy liquid.
Honey Monster's hunting for a sticker and swap card, free in every special pack of Sugar Puffs, so he can stick the stickers and swap the animal cards. Honey Monster's got an elephant and Uggy's got a
bear.
Sugar Puffs
With a sticker and a swap card.
free in every special pack.
The Rocket Classic Radio Network, keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Tested on humans, but pH balanced for pets. Visit johnpaulpet.com today.
On your last trip, did you discover what the Earth people eat? They eat a great many of these. They peel them with their metal knives. Boil them for 20 of their minutes. Then they smash them all to bits. They are clearly a most primitive people.
For mash, get smash.
This is the 1940s radio channel from the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
The National Broadcasting Company presents, transcribes Sir Laurence Olivier in Theatre Royal.
This is Laurence Olivier. Today our play is comedy, but a comedy with the difference, for it is written with the cynical, hothouse artificiality of Oscar Wilde. Many of you may already be familiar with the famous short story upon which our play is based, but in any case, may I suggest that the importance of being earnest is a consideration not required by the audience. The place is Edwardian England, and I myself shall play the title role in Oscar Wilde's Lord Arthur Saville's Crime. It was Lady Windermere's last reception before Easter, and Bentinck House was even more crowded than usual. The guests included 6 cabinet ministers, a prima donna, a perfect bevy of bishops, and it was said that at one time the supper room was absolutely crammed with geniuses. Also among the guests was the Duchess of Paisley. Debrett credits her with 3 husbands, but as she never changed her lover, the world had long ago ceased to talk scandal about her. During the latter part of the evening, I found myself in the picture gallery with my hostess and the Duchess. Lady Windermere was telling us of her latest protege.
Dear Gladys, you are always so original. But, my dear Duchess, I can't live without my promise. He comes to see my head twice a week and is most interesting about it. I must certainly introduce him to you. Oh, you don't mean to say he's here? Of course he is here. I wouldn't dream of giving a party without him. He tells me I have a pure psychic hand, and if my thumb had been just the least bit shorter, I should have been a confirmed pessimist and gone into a convent. Oh, I see. He tells fortunes, I suppose. My dear Duchess, surely Providence can resist temptation by this time. Now, if someone doesn't go and fetch Mr. Podgers at once, I shall go myself.
Let me go, Lady Windermere.
Oh, thank you so much, Lord Arthur. But I'm afraid you wouldn't recognize him. Oh, there he is. Mr. Podgers. Mr. Podgers, I want you to tell the Duchess of Paisley's hand. Duchess, you must take your glove off. Oh, dear Gladys, I really don't think it is quite right. Nothing interesting ever is. But I must introduce you. Duchess, this is my pet Farmit. And this is Lord Arthur Paddle, Mr. Podgers.
How do you do?
Now, Mr. Podgers, if you tell the Duchess she has a larger mountain of the moon than I have, I'll never believe in you again.
I'm sure, Gladys, there's nothing of the kind in my hand.
Oh, your Grace is quite right. The mountain of the moon is not developed. Now, let me see. Yes, you lived to a great age, Duchess, and extremely happy. Ambition, very moderate. Line of intellect, not exaggerated. Line of heart.
Oh, not to be indiscreet, Mr. Potter.
Oh, nothing will give me greater pleasure. If the Duchess ever had been, but I'm sorry to say that I see a great deal of permanence of affection combined with a strong sense of duty.
Thank you, Mr. Podgers.
You have told the Duchess's character admirably, and now you must tell Lord Arthur Saville. Be sure to tell him something nice, because he's one of my special favorites.
Dear lady.
Gather round, everyone. Mr. Podgers going to tell Lord Arthur's hand. Come, Arthur. Show Mr. Podgers your hand. But I warn you, if we find out that you have a bad temper, a tendency to gout, or a wife living in Bayswater, I shall tell your dear little Sybil about it.
I am not afraid. Sybil knows me as well as I know her. There you are, Mr. Podgers.
Well, why doesn't he say something?
He looks so strange.
What is it? What do you see?
I'm waiting, Mr. Podgers.
We're all waiting.
Well, it's the hand of a very charming young man.
Of course it is. But will he be a charming husband? That's what I want to know.
Within the next few months, Lord Arthur will go on a voyage.
Oh, yes, his honeymoon, of course.
And lose a relative.
Oh, dear. Not his sister, I hope.
Oh, no, certainly not his sister. A distant relative merely.
Well, I'm dreadfully disappointed. I've absolutely nothing to tell Sybil tomorrow. Come along, everyone. Let's go to supper. They're sure to have eaten up everything, but we may find some hot soup. Francis used to make excellent soup, but he's so agitated about politics at present that I never feel quite certain about him. Duchess, thanks.
The Duchess had left one of her gloves here, Lord Arthur. I see it on the sofa. Good evening.
Mr. Podgers.
Yes.
I must insist on your giving me a straightforward answer to a question I am going to put to you.
Another time, Lord Arthur. If you don't mind, I'm afraid I must go. The Duchess will be quite angry.
You shall not go. The Duchess is in no hurry. Tell me what you saw in my hand. Tell me the truth. I must know it. I'm not a child.
What makes you think I saw anything in your hand more than I told you?
I know you did. And I insist on your telling me what it was. I will pay you. I will give you a check for £100.
Guineas?
Certainly. I will send you a check tomorrow. Come, man, be quick.
You'd better sit down, Lord Arthur.
Be quick, sir. I'm quite ready.
What I saw in your hand, Lord Arthur, was murder.
Murder. In my hand was written that I, Lord Arthur Saville, was destined to commit a murder. At first, I couldn't believe it. It was ridiculous. It couldn't be true. And yet, dare I ignore it? I was overcome with horror and rushed away from Bentinck House. All night long, I grappled with the problem. And as the first faint blue of dawn appeared in the sky, I had reached a decision. My first concern was Sybil. To marry her with the possibility of murder in my future would be unthinkable. What happiness could there be for us when at any moment I might actually be called upon to carry out Podgers' awful prophecy? After all, he was a man of considerable reputation. No, I would not risk it. I must assume that the man had seen the truth. Therefore, my wedding had to be postponed until after I had committed my murder. Then I could marry Sybil with a clear conscience. My mind made up, I didn't waste a moment. First of all, who was to be the victim? I went over the list of my friends and relatives. After the most careful consideration, I decided in favor of Lady Clementina Beecham, a dear old lady who lived in Curzon Street and was a second cousin on my mother's side. She had always been extremely fond of me, and she had often told me that she would do anything in the world to ensure my happiness. Yes, there could be no better choice. As anything like personal violence is extremely distasteful to me, I felt that poison was the best means to adopt. Besides, I was anxious to murder her in such a way as not to attract public attention. Poison is safe, sure, and quiet, and does away with any necessity for painful scenes, to which, like most Englishmen, I have a rooted objection. By great good fortune, I remembered from my chemistry classes at Oxford exactly the poison to fit my requirements. I set forth at once in my hansom for Pestle and Humby's, the great chemists in St. James's Street. Just stop the next corner, Albert. Pestle and Humby's.
Yes, my lord.
I shan't be long.
Very good, my lord.
Good
Good afternoon, Lord Arthur. A lovely day, isn't it?
Good afternoon, Mr. Pestle.
May I help your lordship?
Yes, you may, sir. I would like a small capsule of aconitine.
Oh, one needs a medical certificate to purchase aconitine.
Oh.
It's a very dangerous poison, you know. Excuse me, my lord, but may I trouble you to show me a certificate?
Well, as a matter of fact, I haven't one.
Dear me, how very awkward. Well, I'm afraid...
You see, Mr. Pestle, it's for a large Norwegian Mastiff that I'm obliged to get rid of. It shows signs of incipient rabies and has already bitten the coachman twice in the calf.
Oh, in that case, I suppose it might be arranged. But you understand it's highly irregular.
I give you my word, I shan't mention it to a soul. And I would consider it a favor if you could oblige me.
Under these circumstances, certainly, my lord. Just a moment. Here we are.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lord Arthur. It's a pleasure to be of service to you. Good afternoon, sir.
No.
Good afternoon.
Lady Clementina's in Curzon Street, Albert.
Very good, madam.
Well, my dear boy, to what do I owe the honor of this visit? You haven't been to see me in such a long time.
My dear Lady Clem, I never have a moment to myself.
I suppose you mean that you'll go about all day long with Miss Sybil Merton, buying chiffons and talking nonsense. I cannot understand why people make such a fuss about being married. In my day, we never dreamed of billing and cooing in public or in private, for that
I
matter.
assure you I have not seen Sybil for 24 hours, Lady Clem. As far as I can make out, she belongs entirely to her milliner.
Well, of course, that is the only reason you come to see such an ugly old woman as myself.
Oh, no.
Why, if it were not for dear Lady Jansen, who sends me all the worst French novels she can find, I don't think I can get through the day. Doctors are no use at all, except to get fees out of one. They can't even cure my heartburn.
Ah, I have brought you a cure for that, Lady Clem.
Ah.
It is a wonderful thing invented by an American.
I don't think I like American inventions, Arthur. I'm quite sure I don't. I read some American novels, and they are quite nonsensical.
Oh, but there is no nonsense about this, Lady Clem. I assure you it is a perfect cure. You must promise me to try it. Here, in this little box.
Oh, the little box is charming, Arthur.
Well, I hoped it would please you. I stopped over on the way and bought it specially.
Oh, it was very sweet of you. And is this the wonderful medicine?
Yes.
It looks like a bonbon. I shall take it at once.
Good heavens, Lady Clem, you mustn't do anything of the kind. It is a homeopathic medicine, and if you take it without having heartburn, it might do you no end of harm. Wait until you have an attack, then take it. You will be quite astonished at the result.
Oh, I should like to take it now. I'm sure it's delicious. However, I'll keep it till my next attack.
And when will that be? Will it be soon?
I hope not for a week. I had a very bad time yesterday morning, but one never knows.
But you're sure to have one before the end of the month, Lady Clem.
Oh, I'm afraid so. But how sympathetic you are today, Arthur. Really, Sybil has done you a great deal of good. And now you must run away, for I'm dining with some very dull people who won't talk scandal. And I know that if I don't get my sleep now, I shall never be able to keep awake during dinner. Goodbye, Arthur. Give my love to Sybil.
Yes,
and thank you
indeed.
so much for the American medicine.
You won't forget to take it, will you, Lady Clem?
Of course I won't, you silly boy.
No.
I think it is most kind of you to think of me, and I shall write and tell you if I want any more.
Goodbye, then. And I will give Sybil your love. I'm off to see her now.
In a moment, we continue Theatre Royal with Sir Laurence Olivier.
You'll enjoy the parade of fine listening entertainment tomorrow on NBC. A host of noted operatic artists follow the expert baton of famed maestro Arturo Toscanini as the NBC Symphony offers the final acts of Verdi's opera Un ballo in maschera. Jan Pierce and Hervanelli are among the fine stars appearing in Verdi's melodrama when Toscanini offers tomorrow's brilliant concert from Carnegie Hall. Later, enjoy exciting adventure drama with James Stewart as fast-shooting Britt Ponsett in Six Shooter. Jimmy befriends a killer's widow against a violent lynching mob in his effort to restore law and order in the West. And then, Roger Kennedy is your host on NBC's exciting and informative new series, Collector's Item, when a host of famed personalities join to keep you posted on what's new in the world of arts and sciences. Then for more comedy adventure with the delightful Marriotts, join that brilliant team Hume Cronin and Jessica Tandy as they star in The Marriage. Liz Marriott offers some sage advice to her daughter's young friend, only to have her interest boomerang with a hilarious twist on tomorrow's amusing family drama. And you'll want to join top NBC newsman Henry Cassidy as he guides the listener through America's Southlands on the brand new radio series Heritage Over the Land, a fascinating report on the rebirth of the South. Remember to stay with NBC throughout the day for our Sunday parade of great entertainment.
And now we continue Theatre Royal with Sir Laurence Olivier.
My darling Sybil, it is so good to see you, lovelier than ever. Sybil,
Yes, Arthur, dear?
Sybil, I have something of the utmost importance to say to you.
Yes? Why, Arthur, is anything wrong?
Oh.
You look quite distressed.
Sybil, do you trust me?
Darling, whatever is the matter? You know I trust you.
I have some very upsetting news. I'm afraid we will have to postpone the wedding.
Oh, Arthur.
There now, dear. It'll only be for a short while.
But, Arthur, don't you love me anymore?
Oh, you are my whole life. I love you more than anything in the world. Please believe me, Sybil.
Oh, I'll try, but I don't understand.
But, darling, I have suddenly been placed in a position of terrible difficulty from which neither honor nor duty will allow me to escape. You must believe me that it is essential to our happiness that we postpone the wedding.
I know you're always right, Arthur, but it makes me terribly unhappy.
And I am the most miserable man in the world, but we must be patient. I promise you it won't be for long.
But I'll go on seeing you every day.
I'm afraid not. I must leave for abroad right away.
Oh, Arthur, will you be gone long?
Not more than a month, I'm sure. Perhaps much less. You must have faith in me.
Very well, but it's simply terrible.
Ah, my love.
Write to me every day.
Indeed I will. I shall miss you every moment. Now, dry your eyes and tell me that you love me.
Oh, I do, Arthur, I do.
Then everything will be all right. I will never be able to tell you how much your faith and trust means to me. Oh, how I wish I could tell you something. I stayed with Sybil till nearly midnight, comforting her and being comforted in return. Early next morning, I left for the continent, after writing a firm letter to Sybil's father about the necessary postponement of our marriage. Every day for 3 long weeks, I studied the obituary column of the London Times, expecting to see a notice of Lady Clementina's death. I began to worry all over again, and regretted that I'd prevented her taking the aconitine when she had been so anxious to try its effect. But all was well. In the 4th week, I received a cable that Lady Clem had died suddenly on the night of the 17th. I sent Sybil a telegram announcing my immediate return to London. When I arrived, I found the old lady had left everything to Sybil and myself. And it was at Lady Clem's flat that I made a horrible discovery. Sybil and I were going through the effects.
Oh, Arthur, look. How sweet.
What is it, darling? What have you found?
It's a lovely little box. Isn't it quaint? Do let me have it.
Oh, of course, my dear. I gave it to the poor old lady.
Oh, thank you. And may I have the bonbon, too?
Huh?
I had no notion that she liked sweets. I thought she was far too intellectual.
Bonbon, did you say? Yes. Bonbon, Sybil? What do you mean?
There's one in it, that's all. It looks quite old and dusty. I've not the slightest idea of eating it. Why? What's the matter, Arthur? How white you look.
Here, let me see. Oh. It was the poisoned capsule I had given to Lady Clem. It could only mean that she had died a natural death after all, and I must begin all over again. Poison having proved a complete failure, dynamite or some other explosive was obviously the proper thing to try. Again, I went over the list of my relatives, and finally determined to blow up my uncle, the Dean of Chichester. The Dean was extremely fond of collecting clocks. This hobby seemed to afford me an excellent opportunity for carrying out my scheme. My Oxford days once more stood me in good stead. I remembered one Herr Winkelkopf, whose services we utilized then for a Guy Fawkes celebration. I called on him at his address in Soho. Herr Winkelkopf?
Yes?
My name is Smith, Mr. Robert Smith. I am most anxious to have a short interview with you on a matter of business. I want you to supply me with an explosive clock.
A charm to meet you again, Lord Arthur. Don't look so alarmed. I remember you from a certain Guy Fawkes Day. Do you mind sitting with me while I finish my breakfast? There is an excellent party, and my friends are kind enough to say that my Rhine wine is better than anything they get at the German embassy. Help yourself.
Thank you.
Explosive clocks are not very good things for foreign exportation. Even if they succeed in passing the custom house, the train service is so irregular that they usually go off before they have reached their proper destination. If, however, you want one for home use, I can supply you with an excellent article and guarantee that you will be satisfied with the result. May I ask for whom it is intended? If it is for the police or for anyone connected with Scotland Yard, I'm afraid I can do nothing for you. The English detectives really are our best friends. I've always found that by relying on their stupidity, we can do exactly what we like. I could not spare one of them.
I assure you that it has nothing to do with the police. In fact, the clock is intended for the Dean of Chichester.
Dear me, I had no idea you felt so strongly about religion, Lord Arthur. Few young men do nowadays.
I'm afraid you overrate me, Herr Winkelkopf. The fact is, I really know nothing about theology.
This is purely a private matter, then?
Purely private.
Oh, I see now. Now look here over on the mantelpiece, that little French clock there. Would that suit your purpose?
That is just what I want. Tell me, how does it go off?
There is my secret. Let me know when you wish it to explode, and I will set this machine to the moment.
Well, today is Tuesday. Could you send it off at once?
No, that is impossible. I have a great deal of important work on hand for some friends of mine in Moscow.
Oh.
Still, I might send it off tomorrow.
Oh, that will be quite time enough if it is delivered tomorrow night or Thursday morning. For the time of the explosion, say Friday at noon exactly. The Dean is always at home at that hour.
Friday at noon. I'll make a note of it.
Good. And now, pray, let me know how much I am in your debt.
It's such a small matter that I don't care to make any charge. The dynamite comes to 7 and 6pence. The clock will be 3 pounds 10. The carriage about 5 shillings.
But your trouble, Herr Winkelkopf.
Oh, that's nothing. It's a pleasure for me. I don't work for money. I live entirely for my art.
I had not long to wait for news after my interview with Herr Winkelkopf. 2 days later, as I was going upstairs to bed, my mother called me into her boudoir.
Arthur, you must hear Jane's last letter. It's quite as good as a novel.
Jane?
Yes, your cousin Jane at the Deanery in Chichester.
What did she say? Here, let me see.
Sit down, dear, and I'll read it to you. My dearest aunt, thank you so much for the flannel for the Dorcas Society and also for the gingham. We had great fun this week over a clock that an unknown admirer sent Papa last Thursday. It arrived in a wooden box from London, carriage paid, and Papa feels it must have been sent by someone who had read his sermons. Parker unpacked it and Papa put it on the mantelpiece in the library. And we were all sitting there on Friday morning when just as the clock struck 12, we heard a whirring noise.
Yes.
And a little puff of smoke came from the pedestal of the figure on top, and it fell off. Maria was quite alarmed, but James and I went off into fits of laughter, and even Papa was amused. When we examined it, we found it was a sort of alarm clock, and that if you set it to a particular hour and put some gunpowder and a cap under a little hammer, it went off whenever you wanted. Reggie's carried it off to the schoolroom and does nothing but have small explosions all day long. Do you think Arthur would like one for a wedding present?
Heaven forbid.
What did you say, dear?
Nothing, Mother.
Oh, now let me see. Where was I? Oh, yes. Yes, do you think Arthur would like one for a wedding present? Oh, dear. Reggie has just had another explosion and Papa has ordered the clock to be sent to the stables. I don't think he likes it as much as he did at first, though he is very flattered at being sent such a pretty and ingenious toy. Papa sent his love, in which James and Reggie and Maria all unite, and hoping that Uncle Cecil's gout is better, believe me, dear aunt, ever your affectionate niece, Jane Percy. Now, isn't that a nice letter?
Oh, yes, I suppose so.
Why, Arthur, you do look so unhappy. I shall never read your young lady's letter again. But, dear, what shall I say about the clock? I think it's a capital invention, and really I should like to have one myself.
Oh, I don't think much of them. Good night, Mother.
Really, Arthur, I
simply don't know what's come over you lately. You seem to have entirely lost your sense of humor. You know, I think that
And so I had failed again. I left the house and wandered down to the Thames embankment. I walked for hours by the river, contemplating this new blow fate had dealt me, and deciding what I was to do now. I've tried to do my duty. Everything's against me. Perhaps it would be better to break off the marriage altogether. I know Sybil would suffer, but she's young and she would recover. As for me, what does it matter? I've done my best to commit the deed written in my hand, but I've been thwarted. One might almost say betrayed. Well, I refuse to try any more. Let fate work out my doom. I shall not stir to help her. How unreal everything looks. The moon on the river.
Good evening, sir.
What? Why, Podgers.
Or should I say perhaps good morning? You'll pardon my speaking to you, sir, but I have been watching you. You appear troubled.
Yes, I am. Podgers.
Well, perhaps I could be of some assistance.
Perhaps.
Allow me to present myself. Mr. Septimus R. Podgers. I'm a palmist. You may perhaps have heard of me.
Yes, I have.
Ah, good. In my small way, I believe I've been able to help many people in my time. Do allow me to help you.
I will.
Here's my card with my office hour.
Why not now?
Not? Well, it's rather late.
No.
Perhaps I'd better...
Oh, no, certainly not.
My office.
Don't retreat. No. By all means. No.
What's this now? Yesterday at 7 o'clock, the body of Mr. Septimus R. Podgers, the eminent palmist, was washed on shore at Greenwich, just in front of the Ship Hotel. It is supposed that he committed suicide under the influence of a temporary derangement caused by overwork, and a verdict to that effect was returned this afternoon by the coroner's jury.
My dear Sybil, let us be married tomorrow.
You foolish boy. Why, the cake is not even ordered.
Sybil and I were married at St. Peter's by my uncle, the Dean of Chichester. Never did I regret for a single moment all I had suffered for her sake. We took up residence at Alton Priory, a lovely old place that was the wedding present to us from my father, the Duke. One day, Lady Windermere came to call.
It's so nice to see you, Lady Windermere. Arthur is down in the garden, but he will be along very shortly. Tell me, Sybil, are you happy? Dear Lady Windermere, of course I'm happy. Aren't you? Oh, I've no time to be happy, Sybil. I always like the last person who is introduced to me. But as a rule, as soon as I know people, I get tired of them. Don't your social lions satisfy you, Lady Windermere? Oh, dear, no. Lions are only good for one season. As soon as their manes are out, they are the dullest creatures going. Besides, they behave very badly if you are really nice to them. Do you remember that horrid Mr. Podgers? Yes. He was a dreadful impostor. Of course, I didn't mind at all, and even when he wanted to borrow money, I forgave him. But I could not stand his making love to me. He has really made me hate palmistry. I go in for telepathy now. Oh, it's much more amusing. You mustn't say anything against palmistry here, Lady Windermere. Oh. It is the only subject that Arthur does not like people to chaff about. I assure you he is quite serious over it. You don't mean to say that he believes in it, Sybil? Ask him, Lady Windermere. Here he comes up the path.
Hello, Lady Windermere.
Hello.
Some roses for you, my dove.
Oh, you extravagant boy. Lord Arthur.
Yes?
You don't mean to say that you believe in palmistry, Arthur?
Of course I do.
But why?
Because I owe to it all the happiness of my life.
My dear Lord Arthur, what do you owe to it?
Sybil!
What nonsense. Never heard such nonsense in all my life.
Sir Laurence Olivier will speak to you in just a moment. Tomorrow on NBC, you'll want to turn another page in the latest edition of Weekend, NBC's Sunday newspaper of the air. A host of personalities are on hand to keep you posted on everything from world news to the latest word on home, sports, and people. Such notables as Tex and Jinx McCrary, Earl Wilson, and Mel Allen bring you feature items of interest to all. And top-flight NBC newsmen offer accurate commentary on local and international highlights of the week. That's Weekend, tomorrow on NBC.
This is Laurence Olivier again. First, I should like to thank our cast in this adaptation of Oscar Wilde's story, Lord Arthur Saville's Crime. Our players this week were Gabrielle Blunt, Daphne Maddox, Paul Whitson-Jones, Keith Pyatt, Miriam Spencer, and Joan Young. I shall next week again have the pleasure of introducing another play to you. Until then, au revoir, and thank you.
Sir Laurence Olivier starred in today's transcribed program. The script was by Derek Patmore. The music was under the direction of Sidney Torch. Theatre Royal is an NBC presentation, produced and directed by Harry Allen Towers.
It's the big preview with Fred Robbins next on the NBC Radio Network.
Would you credit it? 50-odd years of baking same old Ovis. Now top brass at Ovis tell me they want an alternative. Still with same wheat germ goodness, but a bit softer like and less crusty. I told them I'm too old to change my ways now. I'll put one at lights onto it. Very nice, young Harold. If you like that sort of thing.
Hovis Handy Look. The new, softer Hovis.
Hold it. 15 seconds from now, you'll see the picture he just took. See? With the Polaroid lamp camera, you get bright, sharp pictures in 15 seconds. Snap, pull, peel. It's that easy. Is there any better way to get pictures of the family?
You're listening to 1940s radio on the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
Hey, George, you tell us, what is tonight's secret word?
Ladies and gentlemen, the secret word for tonight is table. T-A-B-L-E.
Really?
You bet your life.
The National Broadcasting Company presents Groucho Marx in You Bet Your Life, the comedy quiz show transcribed from Hollywood. Groucho meets our first contestants in just 1 minute.
This is Pat O'Brien. Here's a riddle for you. What has more energy than a jet plane, makes more noise than a riveting machine, and has the enthusiasm of a firecracker? The answer? A boy. And what's a boy supposed to do with all that energy and vitality? He's going to use it up some way, that's for sure. So it's better for him and better for all of us grown-ups, too, if someone will help him find a way to channel that energy in the right direction. And that's why a boys' club has so many of the right answers. It's a place where a boy really belongs. Now, there's some 500 boys' clubs of America all across the country. And lucky the boy who lives near one. The whole place is set up for him, so he won't have any problem finding interesting things to do. Best of all, the people who run the clubs are there to help. They not only show him how, but teach him how to do it well. So while he's having fun, he's learning that there's certain rules of living, good rules that mean a good life. Why not take a look at the boys' club nearest you? Maybe there's some way that you can help.
And here he is, the one, the only...
Well, here I am again with a chance for each of our couples to win up to $10,000. And if any of them say the secret word, they'll win an extra $100. George, who's first?
Groucho, we have Gladys Bentley and...
You have Gladys Bentley?
We have Gladys Bentley.
Since when am I your partner?
Miss Bentley is waiting outside, let's put it that way. And her partner is Onyago Ukano. And they're waiting to talk to you, and I'm sure if we play our cards right, they'll come in.
Welcome to You Bet Your Life. Welcome to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word and you divide an extra $100. It's a common word, something you'll find around the house. Gladys Bentley and, Anna Gugu Okawana. Is that right?
That's Anyago Elekwachi Okano.
Oh. And what do you got an Irish name on the end there for?
I think Irishmen borrowed the Okano from Africa.
Oh. Does your name have any translation?
Yeah.
Now he's talking German.
See, Anyago means a fighter, and Elekwachi means no procrastination, no waste of time, And Okano, a public speaker.
Well, that clears that up pretty well, huh? Now, what part of Nebraska are you from, Anagugu?
Well, I was born at Ibere in Nigeria. From there, I moved to Aba.
Could you tell us something about Nigeria? Is that the way you pronounce it?
Yeah, Nigeria.
Nigeria. It's just over the border from Guatemala, isn't it?
You mean Nicaragua?
Nicaragua?
You must be thinking of Nicaragua. It's a country on the west coast of Africa, having a population of about 35 million people.
35 million people?
And I tell you, the size of Nigeria is twice of that of Texas.
Nothing is twice as big as Texas. Well, could you describe your home life, something briefly?
Yeah. My father has about 4 wives.
4 wives? One for each season, is that?
Well, not that. And many children and servants running around the place, you see.
You say your father has 4? Is that the legal limit for?
Well, in Nigeria, you can have up to 7.
Up to 7. Which do you prefer, your way with 7 wives or our way with 1 wife?
Well, I think it's just the same thing all over.
Really?
In Nigeria, we marry 7 at a time, and over here you marry 7 one at a time.
Well, you see, over here, the entire nation has been brought up on the installment plan. The national motto here is buy now, pay later. I'll get back to you in a minute, Mr. Okano, huh?
That's right, Okano.
Okana?
Okana.
Oh, that's right. And you're Gladys Bentley, is that right?
Yes.
I'm sorry to have neglected you, Gladys, but it isn't often we get a charming lad from Guatemala.
That's right.
Now, where are you from, Glad?
I'm from Port of Spain, Trinidad.
Oh, really? Huh?
When I was 13, I came away from there to Philadelphia to join my mother and father in Philadelphia.
You went from Trinidad to Philadelphia to enjoy your mother and father?
That's right.
Didn't you enjoy them in Trinidad?
Well, I joined them there.
Oh, you joined them there. Were they coming apart?
No, not quite.
So what did you do in Philly that you couldn't do in Trinidad?
Well, I finished journalism at school. I wrote quite a lot of, been writing fiction ever since.
Is that so? Do you have a job, Gladys?
Yes, I'm an entertainer. I sing and play for a living in nightclubs all over the country.
Oh, you're the Gladys Bentley. Well, you're the Gladys Bentley.
Yeah,
I thought your name sounded vaguely familiar. Haven't you put on a little weight in recent years?
Well, I took off 130 pounds this year.
You took off 130 pounds?
That's right.
And what did you weigh then?
335.
And now you weigh?
2.4.
And you say you lost 130 pounds. Mm-hmm. Well, you see, there is something bigger than Texas. How about hobbies, Gladys? Do you have any hobbies?
Yes. I build miniature doll houses. And I also swim. I swim. On 37, I did the Catalina Channel here.
You swam the channel?
Yeah, $2,500.
Catalina Channel?
Mm-hmm.
I tried that once, but it was foggy, and I missed Catalina Island. That's true, and I wound up in Alcatraz. Well, that Catalina Island swim, that's one of the toughest swims there is, wasn't it? Pretty cold?
I like ice cold water. I take about 4 cold showers a day.
Cold? No warm water?
Ice cold. I like real cold water. I belong to the Polo Club back in the East.
Oh, you take 4 cold showers every day?
Mm-hmm.
Look, if you'd stop using all that water, California could be independent of the Colorado River. Well, you're certainly an interesting and unusual couple, and I'd like to continue talking, but the time has come for you to win some money. So let's play You Bet Your Life. Now, you selected folk tunes and old-time favorites. The orchestra will play the tune. You tell me the name of it. If you miss 2 in a row, you're out. If you get 4 in a row right, you win $1,000. Remember your partners, and talk it over before you answer. What is the name of this old favorite? Play it, Jack.
Alouette?
Alouette? Right.
You have one right now.
Now, what is the name of this familiar old song? It's Sophie Tucker's father. It's old Dan Tucker.
Oh, it would be.
Well, all right. You're not out yet. You have one wrong, but don't get the next one wrong or you will be out of the game.
This next one is a folk song, but not too long ago it wound up on the hit parade. You tell me the name.
On top of Smokey?
That's right, on top of Smokey.
Now you're back in the game with one right.
Had me worried there for a
You know,
minute.
this is not in my line, you know.
Barbershop quartets like to sing this next one. You name it. My Bonnie lies over a barroom. That's right.
Now have two right.
All right, give me the title of this one, Jack.
Something of Texas.
The something about Texas.
Yeah, Austin of Texas.
Yellow Rose of Texas, yeah.
Yellow Rose
of Texas.
All right, here's another traditional song. Play it, boys.
Come and sit by my side, little darling.
No.
That's part of the words. That's part of the words.
The Olive Valley. Something.
What?
Red River Valley.
Olive Valley.
Red River Valley.
Red River Valley.
And you got 4 in a row, so you win $1,000.
Did they win 4 in a row?
Yeah.
Now you won $1,000. You can keep it and quit, or else you can come back later and try to double your money. You may even get a chance at $10,000. So go over there and sit down and think about it. And if we don't see you later, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you. Let's go to the play.
In just a moment, our second couple will join Groucho to play You Bet Your Life.
Come, Lord, we invite you to pour the packed Blue Ribbon toast. To 100 million barrels of cheer, we thank you for buying that good Pabst beer. Come, pour, we invite you to pour a Pabst Blue Ribbon toast.
Pabst is proud of the good times and good people who've helped produce 100 million barrels, the 5 generations of Americans who've made Pabst Blue Ribbon part of their family life. Pabst Brewing Company, Milwaukee.
Groucho, we have 2 very special young guests who are waiting to come out here now and meet you. They're Candy Bergen and Melinda Marks. So, girls, come out and see Groucho, please.
Candy Bergen and Melinda Marks. Now, which one is Candy Bergen?
I'm Candy Bergen.
Oh, and you must be Melinda Marks, huh? What do you know? I never heard of either one of them. Girls, if you say the secret word, you know, you split $100. With me. It's a common word, something you find around the house. Candy, it's nice to see you.
Thank
You're
you.
a beautiful girl. And so are you. Now, I know all about you, but I'm sure our listeners don't, so would you tell the audience what your father does and who he is?
He's not doing anything right now.
Well, you know, there's 5 million people out of work. He may get a job soon. Who is he? What is your father's name?
Edgar Bergen.
Your father is Edgar Bergen, the Swedish Nightingale?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, then your brothers must be Charlie McCarthy and Mortimer Snide, huh?
That's right.
Melinda, if I'm correct now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're 15 years old, is that right?
Daddy, you know I'm 11 and a half.
How old are you, Candy?
I'm 11 and a half.
Copycat. How is it you're both the same age and your father is Edgar Bergen and Melinda's father is Groucho Marx?
Well, that's life, I guess.
So what are your favorite TV shows, Candy?
Oh, I like science fiction theater, Gunsmoke, Wyatt Earp, Cheyenne, Bachelor Father, Danny Thomas, and a lot of others.
I didn't even come in 7th on that list. It's lucky she's not the Nielsen. Melinda, who are your favorite comedians? In other words, Who are the funniest people you know?
Well, I think you're the funniest of them all, but I like Richard Goldstone. I think he's very funny, and Topper Wittenberg.
Topper Wittenberg and Richard Goldstone? Are there some new comics on TV that I never heard of? What program are they on?
Oh, they're not on any program. They're in our class at school.
Well, that explains it. I can't compete with them. I'm just not in their class. They're in the 6th grade, and I never got further than the 3rd. Well, it's been a lot of fun talking to you girls, and I hope we meet again someday. But now we're going to play You Bet Your Life. Now, this is the reason Candy and Melinda are on the show tonight. They've been after me for a long time to give them a chance to win some money for the Girl Scouts. And just to make sure they win some money, I'm going to ask George Fenneman, who also has 7 kids of his own. I'm going to let him ask the questions, and I'll join the girls in the quiz. Are you ready, George?
Yes, I am, Groucho.
May I offer you my seat?
Oh, all right.
I may need it later, but...
I think I'm going to enjoy this because we have a little surprise for you, Groucho.
You have, eh?
Yes, we're not going to use the category you studied. As a matter of fact...
I've been double-crossed.
When you hear the rest... We went to the Beverly Hills school superintendent, and together with these people, we prepared a test taken from the 6th grade. In other words, questions that any 6th grader can answer. And I have them right here. I don't know how long I have my job.
I only went to the 3rd grade. I can't answer these questions.
You need any help, you think?
Your father is out here, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Edgar. Edgar Bergen.
Yeah.
Edgar, what class did you go to in school?
What class?
I mean, how high did you go?
Well, when I got into college, I had a little trouble there. I was in summer school most of the time to get reinstated for the fall term.
You went as far as college?
Yeah.
I'll let you handle this by yourself.
Are you ready? Are you set?
Are you ready?
All right, here's number 1.
Are you ready?
Go ahead, Candy. Go ahead.
Are you ready?
And here's the question.
Okay.
The Egyptians invented a means of writing by picture. What is it called?
Now, which Egyptians are these?
Why don't you...
These the old Egyptians?
Why don't you talk it over among yourselves there?
What are you doing later on?
Would you mind repeating the question?
The Egyptians invented a means of writing by picture. What is this means of writing called?
Well, I mean, which company was it? Was it MGM or Paramount?
No, this is historical Egyptians.
They wrote by pictures, or they ought to be ashamed of themselves. You got any answer to this problem?
I think it over.
Huh? Well, tell me.
You got it, have you?
Yeah.
So what is it?
Hieroglyphics?
That's right. You have one right. 3 more right.
I was going to say papyrus. Would that be right?
Well, that's what they wrote on, isn't it?
Yes. What?
You want
they
them?
wrote on hieroglyphics?
How about question 2? Would you settle for that?
Well, I'm not satisfied with question 1, but let's go ahead. If this is the attitude you're going to assume.
Who was the king of Babylonia, famous for his code of laws?
Babylonia? Isn't that what hangs in the delicatessen?
No. All right, guys. You're laying an egg? All right. Wish I'd brought him tonight.
Can't you call him?
I brought Mortimer, I think.
Well, now, what was the question?
I've even forgotten it. Who was
about hieroglyphics?
No, you've already gotten that. Who was the great king of Babylonia, famous for his code of laws?
Yeah. Don't look at me.
Yeah. Was it Jerry Geisler?
I'm sorry. The answer was Hammurabi.
Hammurabi?
Hammurabi.
You knew him. You should have known that. You went to college.
I haven't read the paper for 3 days either.
All right, now we have 1 wrong. Don't get the next one wrong or you're out of the game. And here's the next question.
Well, now that we know the answer, can we have that same question over again?
What are the mountains that separate France from Spain?
The Pyrenees.
Say it. You got it.
It's Pyne or something like that.
Well, you know what it is.
Yeah,
You said it. Say it again.
Pyrenees.
That's right. You have 1 right. What do you call the imaginary lines which circle the globe parallel to the equator?
The Maginot Line.
No.
The wash line.
Now, wait a minute. Which one kids.
Go this way?
The ones that parallel to the equator.
Oh, latitude.
Well, you're right. You now have 2 right. What was the
Give us
former...
an easy one, will you?
This is easy. What was the former name of Istanbul?
What is the farmer's name in Istanbul?
You got a little friend working over here, you know.
Constantinople?
You're right, Constantinople. Now we have 3 rights.
3 rights.
You'll almost have your $1,000. If you get this next one right...
$1,000?
Yes, you'll have it. Gee. You want to play the game with me here? How many degrees in a circle?
360. No.
That's... You're right. Agreement. 4 in a row. So, you've gotten 4 in a row, and you got $1,000 for the Girl Scouts, haven't you? And would you please take your chair back now?
Thanks, Edgar.
Thanks,
We'll find out if any of our contestants will try for $10,000 in just a moment.
May 1945. The armies of the Allies hurl themselves against the desperate last-ditch resistance of Hitler's Wehrmacht, advance across the shell-torn German countryside with victory in sight. But when would it come? When would the terrible slaughter end? How many more good men would fall before victory and peace become a reality? May 1945, a time of hoping, a time of waiting. It was NBC newsman Morgan Beatty who broke the story, and exclusive. Heinrich Himmler had made an offer of German surrender to the Allies. Morgan Beatty, cited for outstanding radio reporting, is typical of the top NBC newsmen who bring you news on the hour. This is Chet Huntley inviting you to be with us as the news breaks on News on the Hour, all day, every day, over most of these same NBC stations.
Groucho, here are Gladys Bentley and her partner to give us their decision on the big question.
Now you want $1,000. If you decide to try for the 10 and you fail, you wind up with a total of $500. Now what are you going to do?
I don't want no part of that wheel.
You want to try the wheel?
I don't want no part of that wheel.
You don't want any part of that
Not
wheel?
part of
And, Mr. O'Connor, what is your plan?
Groucho, I just come to say goodbye. I like to see you.
Congratulations for winning the 1,000, and thanks for being on the show. You bet your life.
Thank you very much.
You Bet Your Life is transcribed in Hollywood. Produced by John Goodell. Directed by Robert Dwan and Bernie Smith. Music by Jack Meakin. This is George Fenneman reminding you to tune in again next week, same time, same station, to hear the one, the only Groucho. And see Groucho every Thursday evening on NBC television. You Bet Your Life is heard by our armed forces around the world.
The next hour is brought to you by John Paul Mitchell Systems, the world's leader in hair care products and styling tools. Visit www.paulmitchell.com today.
You're the one that can brighten up my day.
They begin with the beans, coffee beans, coffee beans, coffee beans.
When they're making Maxwell House,
they take the fresh coffee beans, only fresh coffee beans,
to make wonderful Maxwell House. Look inside the jar, it's a rich, fresh brown, 'cause there's coffee pot freshness all the way down.
Yes, there's coffee pot freshness in every cup of Maxwell House.
Once upon a time there was an engineer. Choo-choo Charlie was his name, we hear. He had an engine and he sure had fun. He used good and plenty candy to make his train run.
Charlie says, love my good and plenty. Charlie says, really rings the bell. Charlie says, love my good and plenty. Don't know any other candy that I love so well.
scratchy, tickly, raw. That's what Vic cough drops are for. Taste like a sweet, soothe like a medicine. Vic cough drops.
You know how much dogs love fresh meat? Well, here's something pretty amazing. New hap. Moist, meaty, really juicy chunks that look and taste as good as fresh meat. Dogs love it just as much. See, one collie's eating fresh meat, the other hap. Now watch. You can even change the bowls over, and the dogs love it just the same. Give your dog new hap. It looks and tastes as good as fresh meat.
On your last trip, did you discover what the Earth people eat? They eat a great many of these. They peel them with their metal knives. Boil them for 20 of their minutes. Then they smash them all to bits. They are clearly a most primitive people.
For mash, get smash.
The next hour is brought to you by John Paul Mitchell Systems, the world's leader in hair care products and styling tools. Visit www.paulmitchell.com today.
Classic shows from the golden age of radio. This is the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
The Harold Perry Show. Yeah. And now, Harold Perry as Honest Harold, the homemaker. Well, it's a chill November evening in Honest Harold's hometown, but as far as Harold is concerned, it might as well be spring. He's just had his date with the lovely Theodora, the dancing teacher. Right now, we find him reluctantly saying goodnight to her on her front porch.
Well, good night, Harold.
Good night, Theodora. Theodora?
Yes?
You want to stay out for a minute and talk?
Well, it's awfully late, Harold. Thanks again for a very lovely evening.
Really wasn't much. Just dinner at the Antler Hotel in the Moose Room. Of course, it was the deluxe dinner, $2.50 with a shrimp cocktail.
Yes. I enjoyed the movie, too.
Yeah, so did I. Gosh, it was nice sitting there with you, holding hands and snuggling up in the dark, Theodora. Yeah, movies are better than ever.
Wasn't that mystery picture scary?
Yeah. I like to go to mystery pictures with you, Theodora. Every time you get scared, you throw your arms around me. I did pretty well tonight. You got scared 6 times.
That was because of that awful character. The one they called the Hummer.
Yeah.
Every time he was just about to murder somebody, he hummed that tune in that weird voice.
Yeah. Theodora, wouldn't it be awful if the Hummer were right here in Melrose Springs?
Don't say that.
He'd walk down the dark streets looking for his victims.
Harold!
And he'd come sneaking up behind you, closer and closer, and then...
Harold?
Yeah.
You just did that to make me put my arms around you. That isn't fair.
No, but it's fun. Theodora, how about a kiss?
Now?
Oh, come on.
Harold.
If you won't kiss me, I'll kiss you. Darn it, I missed.
I'm going in now. Good night, Harold.
Good night, Theodora. Well, there goes $7.30.
Harold.
Yes?
Come here.
She kissed me. Tonight must be can night. Guess I better walk with my eyes open from now on. Oop, I'm wearing one. pineapple can. Sure was a nice evening. The Hummer. How could he be in little old sleepy Melrose Springs? Well, certainly fun saying goodnight to Theodora. Irene. Must be an echo. Sure is a loud echo. Oop, that's no echo. I don't know that part. What's that? Somebody's following me. Sounds like that Hummer. He's still after me. Maybe he's a jealous lunatic, like that fellow in the movie. Probably saw me kissing Theodora. Hates lovers. Maybe he's going to take a shot at me. Good night yourself. I'm getting out of here. Thank goodness. I made it to the marshal's office. Door's locked. What a police station. Pete! Pete! Open the door, quick!
Hold your horses, boy.
Oh, that Pete is the slowest human.
Howdy, Harold.
Yep.
Kind of a night owl, aren't you, boy?
Never mind. Let me in quick. There's a man following me.
Oh? Will I let him in, too?
Oh, no. I think he's a lunatic, Pete. I want you to go out there and arrest him.
Arrest him? Okay, but first I'll have to fill out a form.
Pete, there isn't time for that. This man is dangerous.
What makes you think this man was dangerous, Harold?
Well, he was humming Goodnight, Irene.
How's that, boy?
I said he was humming Goodnight, Irene.
That's what I thought you said. What's the matter? Don't you like that song?
Why, of course I like it.
I think it's kind of pretty. Irene, good night, Irene. You want to take the tenor part, boy?
No, I don't, Pete.
Well, sure, Harold, I can't arrest a man humming a sensible song like that. Now, if he was singing that one about I'm waiting for ships that never come in, that'd be different.
Pete, if you'll only
listen... Ain't that a doozy? If the ship never comes in, what's the fellow waiting for?
Oh.
Big boob waiting all his life for his ship to come in. By the time the ship gets there, the pier will collapse. now, why don't he sing a song like, oh, give me my boots and saddle?
I haven't got a saddle, but I'd sure like to give you the boot. Good night. What a police force. Maybe I didn't really hear that hummer. Probably just my imagination. Oh, brother, my imagination never sounded like that. I better get home to Mother.
Good morning, Harold.
Oh, good morning, Mother.
Well, what's the matter, son? You look so pale.
Well, I didn't sleep very well last night.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, you'll feel better after breakfast. It's all ready.
Mother, please don't hum that song.
Why, Harold, you are upset this morning. Oh, I know. It was that scary mystery picture you saw last night, the Hummer.
Yeah, it wasn't the picture, Mother. I don't want to frighten you, but when I was walking home from Theodora's last night, a very strange thing happened. Somebody followed me, making a humming sound, just like that man in the picture.
Oh, now, Harold, I'm sure that was just your imagination.
But, Mother...
Some movies make a deep impression on you. Why, I can remember when I saw Ben-Hur, I dreamt of coffee for 3 nights.
Mother, really, I wasn't dreaming. I heard it twice.
Harold, I bet I know. Someone was playing a joke on you, one of your friends.
Playing a joke? Well, maybe you're right. Sure. Be just like one of those corny characters who try to scare me. Sure, it could have been Doc Yancey or my boss Stanley Peabody. It must have been somebody.
Well, now, don't worry any more about it.
Say, Mother.
Yes?
Where were you last night at midnight?
What?
Only kidding, Mother. Yeah. Yeah, little mother's right. Imagine me worrying about the Hummer. I'll bet money it was Doc trying to play a joke on me. Sure. The old veterinarian's been trying to get even with me ever since Halloween when I put the hula skirt on his old horse. Well, I'll just drop in and let him know he isn't fooling anybody.
Come in. Well, hello, Harold.
Yeah, morning, Doc.
I was just finishing up on this Welsh Terrier here. His name's Clarence.
Hello, Clarence. Cute little fella.
Just been bobbing his tail, Harold.
Oh?
What can I do for you?
You're quite the joker, aren't you, Doc? I hear you're a pretty good singer, too.
Oh, I croon a little now and then. Mm-hmm. In fact, my animals prefer me to John Charles Thomas.
I'll bet they do. You know, Doc, I'm looking for a new vocalist on my radio show. I just thought you might be interested.
Well, I might be at that. You know, I sang the lead in the veterinarian school operetta, Pekingese Nights.
Pekingese Nights. Why don't you sing something for me now, Doc? Any song at all. How about Good Night, Irene?
Well, certainly, I'd be glad to sing it.
Don't bother with the words, Doc. Just hum it.
All right.
Here's where I trap him.
Here goes. Of course, I'm a little out of practice.
Yes, Doc. All right, go ahead.
All right. And I'd sound much better with an orchestra.
I know, Doc. Will you get going?
All right. I'm all ready.
Oh, my goodness. Hummer didn't sound like that. Doc, that's enough.
I see you in my dreams.
God's the dog, too.
All right, let's take the next chorus together. Come on, Clarence.
What?
Irene, good night. Irene, good night.
Ye gods, the Andrews sisters. Let me out of here. Well, one thing's sure. Old Doc Yak Yak isn't the Hummer. It wasn't Doc. It must be Stanley Peabody. Yeah, he could hum like that. He was a boy soprano once.
Station KSJP. I'll connect you. Oh, hello, Harold.
Good morning, Gloria. Is our Mr. Peabody in?
Yes, he is.
Good.
Oh, gee, Harold, I saw the scariest movie last night, The Hummer.
Yes.
And it had the most wonderful plot. This crazy fellow went along the street humming, Hello, Irene.
That's good night.
Huh?
Good night, Gloria.
Good night. But, Harold, you just came in.
Yeah. And I'm leaving, too. I'm going in to see Peabody. I'll let that big shot boss of mine know he's not putting anything over on me.
Come in.
Hello, Stanley.
What do you want, Hemp?
Well,
And get your sticky hands off my doorknob. It's solid brass.
Yeah, that's not the only thing that's solid brass around here. Stanley.
Hemp, will you please be careful? You're breathing on my potted geranium.
Oh, sorry, little geranium. If I had to look at Peabody all day, I'd get potted, too.
What's that?
Oh, I said it's well potted, too.
Hemp, I'm a busy man. If you've got anything to say, say it.
I'll get right to the point, Stanley. Where were you at 12:05 last night?
That happens to be none of your business.
Yeah, he's the one, all right. Peabody, I've got you this time, and you can't slip out of it. You're the Hummer. Deny it.
I deny it.
He slipped out of that.
Hemp, what are you babbling about? If you must know, at 12 midnight, I followed my customary procedure. I listened to the frost warnings, adjusted my electric blanket accordingly, and went to bed.
You did, huh, Stanley? Well, then I guess it wasn't you. Stanley, there's a lunatic loose around this town.
Yes, I know. Why don't you give yourself up, Hemp?
I hate him. Smart aleck. Well, maybe I just imagined I heard that humming. Better get in my office here and get some work done on tomorrow's program and just forget the whole darn thing. What's that? The Hummer. He's in my office. Well, I'm not afraid of him. Better take this mop along, though. I'll rush right in and meet him face to face. If he makes a move, I'll rush right out again. Well, here goes. Nobody here. He's invisible. Where's it coming from? Oh, a record on my phonograph.
Sorry you couldn't wait last night, Honest Harold. But I'll be seeing you soon.
Not if I see you first, brother.
We will return for the second act of our story, Honest Harold, in just a moment. Rudolph, the famous reindeer, will be given a highly special treatment when Judy Garland visits Bing Crosby on Bing's program just a little later tonight. That's the Bing Crosby Show on most of these same CBS stations. And now, Honest Harold, the homemaker. Who is the Hummer? Why is he pursuing Honest Harold? When will he strike? Right now, alone in his office in the radio station, Honest Harold waits. The Hummer could be anywhere, everywhere. But is Honest Harold nervous? Is he worried? Is he afraid?
You said it. Never know when the Hummer will try to come in here. Better barricade the door. First the desk. There. Filing cabinet. I can just pick up this water cooler. Slippery. Splash some on me. Cold. Made it. Like to see anybody trying to get through that door now. Who's that?
It's Gloria, Harold. Can I come in?
No, you can't, Gloria. In fact, the way I've got this door barricaded, not even Primo Carnera could force his way in.
Don't be silly, Harold. See?
Oop. Forgot the door open the other way. Gloria, did Pete the Marshal get here yet? I want him to be my bodyguard.
Well, no, he called to say he'd be a little delayed.
Delayed? Why?
Well, his little nephew is sick and Pete's delivering his papers for him.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, and somebody else called for you, too, Harold.
Huh?
Theodora.
Hope she doesn't come down here. The Hummer saw me saying goodnight to her. That's why he's after me.
Oh, gee, isn't this exciting? Nobody knows who the Hummer is.
Yes, yes.
Why, it could be anybody. It could even be me.
What? Gloria. Cut that out.
See you later, Harold.
Yeah. Better push this furniture back in place. Who's that?
It's the Hummer, boy.
Come on in, Pete. Boo. Very funny. It's about time you got here. Do you realize this Hummer might come in any minute? I called you because I want you to be my bodyguard.
Oh. Well, I ain't never been a bodyguard before. Let me look it up in my policeman's manual.
Policeman's manual?
Let me see here. Body. Oh, here it is. Do not move the body until the arrival of the coroner.
Yeah. Pete!
Lie still, Harold. We move the body to the morgue.
Pete, look, just a minute. All I want you to do is sit outside the door and don't let anybody in or out. Now, you got that?
Gotcha, boy.
And every 5 minutes, I want you to look in and see if I'm all right.
Look in and see if you're all right. Gotcha.
Now, when you get outside, I've got work to do.
Okay. Are you all right, Harold?
Pete, it's not 5 minutes yet.
Just practicing, boy.
Yeah. What kind of protection can I expect from that lunkhead? Melrose Springs police farce. What now?
Hello, Brown Eye.
Theodora, how did you get in here?
I just walked in.
Oh, that Pete.
Why, Hal, you don't seem very glad to see me.
I'm very glad to see you. Goodbye.
Harold. You didn't act this way last night.
Theodora, you don't understand. The Hummer is after me. If he saw you here with me, there's no telling what he'd do.
The Hummer's after you. That's very funny.
Yeah, that's what you think.
You're just saying that so I'll put my arms around you.
I am not.
You don't have to scare me, you cute little curly lassie.
Theodora, I'm not...
Remember how you said goodnight to me last night?
Theodora, please.
You were standing real close, like this. Then I put my arms around you, like this.
Zoink.
Aren't you going to kiss me, teddy bear?
Theodora, Oh, what the heck. I'm going to die. This is the way to go. Pucker up, Theodora.
I'm waiting.
Wait a minute, Harold. You all right?
Pete, you're supposed to be outside watching for the Hummer.
You sure got a Hummer there, boy.
Almost 8 o'clock. Gee, it's dark outside. Certainly lonesome here at the station. Just me and Pete. Wonder if he's still outside the door. What's that? Somebody's coming. Stopped outside the door. Is that you, Pete? Pete! Doorknob is turning. Door's opening. Yeah, must be the Hummer.
Hello, Harold.
Oh, Doc, you old fool. Why didn't you knock?
Well, I didn't want to wake up your bodyguard.
You mean he's asleep? My goodness.
I brought along a friend, Harold.
What?
Clarence, this is Harold.
Yeah, I met him. The Welsh caroler. He auditioned for me, yeah. What do you want, Doc?
Well, we come down to help you, Harold. Your worries are over. Clarence has volunteered to track down the Hummer.
Oh, for heaven's sake. I thought he was a Welsh Terrier, not a bloodhound.
Confidentially, Harold, his mother was a Welsh Terrier, but his father was with the Army Intelligence.
G2?
No, K9.
Listen, Doc, I don't want any more...
All he's got to do, Harold, is smell something that belonged to the Hummer, and then he can track him down. Oh, say, where's that phonograph record that fella left?
Doc, please.
Oh, here it is. Come on, take a whiff of that, Clarence. Harold, he got the smell.
He sure has.
Now, you go get him, Clarence. He's picked up the trail, Harold.
He has? Doc, why did he stop?
Harold.
Huh?
The Hummer's right here in this room.
What?
Behind that curtain.
He is?
That's right. Go get him, Clarence. He's got the Hummer, Harold. Oh, what a bloodhound. Pull back that curtain.
All right. The Hummer. He's got my bologna sandwich from yesterday's lunch.
That sure is funny. I didn't know he liked bologna.
Oh. Doc, this whole thing is ridiculous. The Hummer in this room, why, I'll bet he's not with him.
Bodyguard reporting, Harold.
Oh.
Are you all right, boy?
Sorry we woke you up, Pete.
Look, Harold. Why, there's a note pinned to Pete's chest.
There is? Ain't that a doozy?
Let me see that. Honest Harold, meet me at midnight at the old sawmill. It's from the Hummer, fellas. What a bodyguard you are, Pete, falling asleep.
Well, now, that was strategy, boy.
What?
Yeah, we made him show his hand. Now, all we got to do is bait the trap at the old sawmill and then spring it on him.
Who's going to be the bait?
You, boy. Sawmill, boy.
Yeah, I saw it.
Come on.
Come on? All right. You're spooky out here. Wish the moon would come out.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Let's see if the door is locked.
Dark in there.
Go on in, Harold.
Me? Why don't you go in? You're the law.
You're the bait. You got nothing to worry about, Harold. I'll be right out here waiting.
Waiting? Yeah, thanks.
Just call out to me anytime you want to. We better throw the Hummer off the track, though. Call me by an assumed name. Alice.
Alice.
Go on, boy.
Stop pushing. Alice. Can't see a thing here. Darkest sawmill I've ever seen. I better check with Pete. Are you there, Alice?
Right here, Emily.
Emily, what a character. Wonder where that Hummer is. Probably hiding behind some of this machinery. What's that? I heard something over there. I'll back up. I'll back more. I'll back. Something bit me. Something with sharp teeth. Backed into a buzzsaw. Guess they got them in all sawmills. Better check with Pete again. Are you there, Alice? That Pete, he's forgotten the signal already. Are you there, Alice? Oh, it's an owl. Who yourself, you flat-faced ninny? Maybe the Hummer isn't going to show up. Yeah. Maybe I'd better go home. There he is. Oh, brother, he's coming closer. What am I going to do? Pete! I mean, Alice! Oh, brother, well, this is it. Okay, Hummer, you got me, but I'm not going down without a fight. Who turned on that light?
I did, Honest Harold.
Who are you? What have you been following me for? Are you going to shoot me?
Shoot? No. Shucks, no. I just wanted to buy out here. I want to try out for your radio program.
My radio program?
Yeah.
Why didn't you come in the studio and audition?
Oh, well, shucks, I started to, but I'm too bow-legged.
Yeah?
Boneheaded. I'm too bashful to sing in public.
It sounds like a broken record.
Well, that's why I asked you out to this sawmill.
Oh, my goodness.
I also play the musical saw.
Musical saw?
Yeah, like this. You like it?
Like it? Oh, I love it, yeah. You mind if I join you?
Oh, are you still there, Emily?
Oh, yeah. Come on in, Alice. You can sing Ting Rinner. What the heck? Take it, Hummer. Irene, good night. Hey, can you play a comb? Don't answer that. Good night. I'd like to step out of character for just a moment to tell you something about Travis Air Base, which is just a few miles from San Francisco. It's the terminal where our boys are sent to the battlefields, where many of our heroic wounded from the Korean front are flown in. These are wounded fighting Americans unconcerned over their own injuries, many of which will keep them hospitalized for life. They're hurt and saddened by the overwhelming blow of mass retreat caused by an enemy which outnumbered them 50-1. We of the entertainment industry are trying to help them a bit in our own small way by sending performers weekly from Hollywood to try and ease their hurts and disappointments through laughter. I've been selected to take a company on Operation Santa Claus to that hospital December the 23rd. I'd like to say to those boys, thank you from all America for what you've faced and sacrificed for us. Now, you listeners can help me say that by sending me gifts, which I'll be glad to deliver to them the day that I arrive. It doesn't matter so much what you send, so long as it's something. A tangible Christmas remembrance to those men who gave their all so that you and I might be free. Please go out now or tomorrow at the very latest, buy your gift, and send it to me, Harold Perry, Post Office Box 150, Los Angeles 53, California. I'll do the rest. Enclose a card with your gift, with your name and address. Maybe the boy who receives your gift may want to write, thanks. Anyway, send it now to Harold Perry, Post Office Box 150, Los Angeles 53, California. And may God bless you. Good night.
You have just heard the Harold Perry Show, Honest Harold. The supporting players tonight included Jane Morgan, Parley Bear, Olin Soule, Mari Alden, Ray Hobeck, and Elmore Vincent.
Oh, Senator Fishbane.
And featured Gloria Holliday as Gloria and Joseph Kearns as Old Doc Yak Yak. Norman McDonald directed, and the music was composed and conducted by Jack Meakin.
Oh, yeah.
Honest Harold, created by Harold Perry, was written by Gene Stone, Jack Robinson, and Dick Powell.
That's a familiar name, isn't it?
Bob Lamont speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
J-E-L-L. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. That's Jell-O.
Yum, yum, yum.
Jell-O pudding.
Yum, yum, yum.
Jell-O tapioca pudding. Yes,
Keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Visit jppet.com today.
Now hear this. Now hear this.
The National Broadcasting Company, in cooperation with the United States Navy Recruiting Service, presents Now Hear This, dramatic stories based on the personal experiences of those gallant men and women who embody the great traditions of a great service, the United States Navy.
Now hear this. All hands turn to. All hands turn to.
The battleship is the heavyweight champ of the Navy. It packs the big punch, the knockout blow with its broadsides of 16-inch guns. The carrier is the queen bee of the hive. She's the lady who carries the stingers, a long arm of the Navy. The submarine is the undercover agent, the cloak and dagger ship that plays the deadly game alone. But the destroyer is the ship that the Navy depends on to do everything. I'd been on a destroyer while she was doing picket duty with her fleet. I'd been on a destroyer while she was out gunning for an enemy submarine. I'd been on a destroyer while she was running full throttle around enemy islands with her belly loaded with half the brass in the Navy. And during the middle of the last war, I was on a destroyer that was carrying 11 members of an underwater demolition team.
Hey, Muscles, rub some of this sunburn lotion on my back. I'll get my hands greasy. Says on the bottle the stuff ain't greasy. Rub.
Let me see the bottle, Jimmy.
Such a production.
Here. No grime, no grit, no grease. Well, I don't believe it.
I got burned to a crisp while you're making up your mind. Rub already.
Rub already? What kind of English is that?
That's how we talk in New York.
Either of you brains know a 5-letter word that's a synonym for pathologize?
He's kidding, right?
It's one of those things they put in a crossword puzzle, so you'll have to buy a dictionary. Same company sells the dictionary. An angle.
Everything with you New Yorkers is an angle.
If you don't get yours cheap, somebody else is going to put the finger on it.
Must be a swell town to live in.
The greatest. Oh, here comes one of the ship's company. Watch this. Hey, sailor, butt this cigarette, huh?
You Johnny Weissmullers are so funny. Break the cigarette, sailor, and don't toss it on the deck.
Never saw such a dirty deck. Don't you guys ever scrub down?
We've been considering it. The fat tail's getting awfully cluttered lately. All sorts of riffraff.
Give it to him, sailor.
The name's Joe.
You one of the guys runs the LCP?
Yeah, it's my pleasure to drop you guys off. A guy I hate picks you up.
You just don't appreciate the privilege this tin can has been accorded. It isn't every destroyer has the pleasure of being a taxi for UDT outfit.
Amen. Tell me more. The guys in my bunk are writing home every word you utter.
Don't blame them.
Like, for instance, one of you jokers told our cookie to practice holding his breath 1 minute out of 10. It won't kill him. I'm not worried about him. It's the rest of us. He stayed up all last night practicing.
I knew he would. I knew it.
He cooks your mess, too.
Relax, sailor. The last ship we were on, half the crew were brigged for conduct unbecoming gentlemen.
You see, there was a difference of opinion, and they lost. Don't put that on the deck.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Such a tone of voice to use to a UDT guy. You gotta learn a little respect. You gotta understand that me and my pals are the greatest thing that ever happened to water.
Personally, I'll take Esther Williams.
The underwater demolition teams of the United States Navy consider themselves apart from the race of man, and with due cause. Just a handful of men who swam where angels feared to tread, where fleets feared to enter. A fistful of guys who saved thousands of lives during those island-hopping days of the Japanese War. A team closer than the fingers on your hand who shipped on anything and everything that could get them close enough to tell the color of a Jap's eyes.
The way I got it figured, the war will be over in 2 years.
At least I don't have to worry about a job.
When it's over, I'm going back to college. Man, can you just see me strolling across that campus loaded down with medals?
When are you going to grow up, Jimmy?
What's the hurry? A guy grows up and the first thing you know, he's married, got 3 kids, and a big fat mortgage on a house. That kind of a life is for squares.
You're just trying to evade responsibility.
Chief, I admire your Australian crawl. I find it a pleasure to serve with you. I've proven my friendship by looking at your kid's picture 100 times. But I still think you're a square.
Go to sleep, huh?
At least I've got something to go home to. Something to build.
At the last census, there were 27 million girls between the ages of 18 and 21. Man, think of what I got to come home to.
One of the things that the United States Navy guarantees to all its volunteers is a place to sleep. This is the place.
As soon as I straighten out the chief. I like to needle these married guys.
Oh, you'd be surprised how little your chatter bothers me.
See, Muscles? I got 'em on the defensive already.
You must have had a real repressed childhood.
Like me to tell you about when I was a kid? I was the most popular kid on the block.
When did you lose the touch?
You serious? We could take a vote right now and I'd win hands down.
Not if I'm counting the ballots.
It's my smile that gets him. My charm.
Go to sleep.
Imagine what it would be like if he came from a big family. Can you imagine a dozen Jimmys talking at once?
Chief, you paint a most horrible picture. Just the thought of one more Jimmy could lower the morale of the entire Navy.
My brother's a sergeant in the Army. A sergeant. I had to join the UDT just to save the family's good name.
Don't you ever sleep?
I feel like talking. A girl once told me I got a better voice than Ronald Coleman.
What was wrong with her hearing aid?
I sing good, too.
Oh, shut up.
Such language. And from my own dear bosom shipmate. Who threw that?
I did.
Chief, you gotta learn to control your temper.
Now, hear this. All members of the UDT report to the wardroom on the double. And never mind the chatter. On the double means now.
Hey, the skipper sounds a little upset. Come on.
I'm coming just as fast as my stubby little legs can carry me.
Hey, maybe this is that leave we got coming.
Muscles, no officer ever said on the double for good news.
I'd like to find out.
Okay, knock it off.
All right. I got something to say.
Skipper, I can't answer for the rest of the guys, but whatever it is, I didn't do it.
He did.
I wasn't even there.
I'll hold Sunday school later. Right now, we got a briefing for a party.
Oh, what I tell you. No leave, no leave.
Can't I say anything to you bathing beauties without a Greek chorus?
Give it to him, Skipper.
And you're the worst, youngster.
It's just my youthful exuberance.
All right, youthful exuberance. All of you. Come on, crowd around this map. Now, this was taken by aerial reconnaissance. The map was drawn complete with the Navy's own charts.
How accurate is it, Skipper? The last place we swam into, they forgot to chart any enemy gun position.
Oh, we've got the same little oversight on these maps. They haven't even nicked us. Sure wasted a lot of ammo and didn't touch one of us. That's because we've been lucky. A pair of swimming trunks won't be much protection if they get the range. What's the plan, Skipper?
Looks like another of those island forts.
It is. It's the gateway to Japan. The open door to the road back home.
Don't look open to me.
It's up to us to open it. I'll take 5 men with me in the first boat. The chief will take 6 with him in the second boat. Jimmy, Muscles, Kelly, Williams, and Marco, you come with me. We're going into this cove, Red Beach. Chief, you'll go into Green Beach.
What's the setup?
Well, the Braid thinks that Green Beach is loaded for bear, and they don't figure we've got a chance. Red Beach is the objective.
That sounds just cozy.
And we're going in, dynamite anything we can, and chart everything we see. And this time, I mean chart everything.
Sounds like we forgot something on the last action. I don't remember.
You don't, huh? All right, we shove off this tub at 0700, hit the beach at 0730. Get picked up at 0800, and that gives us 30 minutes to chart the coast, pick out any defense we can spot from the water. And no crawling ashore for souvenirs.
Oh, that.
Yeah, Muscles, that. You know, I let you guys get away with murder. In the other outfit, I'd get broken 5 ways to the middle. And what do? You crawl up on a Jap island in broad daylight and steal some Jap's bathing trunk.
And they didn't even fit. They fit me. I wear them all the time.
All right, write down everything you see on your charts. Dynamite the hedgehogs. Be on the picket line at 0755. You got it?
Yeah, we got it. Okay.
That'll be a final briefing tomorrow before we dive in. Now, this is going to be a big show. I promised the Admiral I'd count the number of false teeth of every Jap. Don't let me down.
We might even bring back a set.
Oh, Skipper, what's the name of this little Pacific paradise we're going to visit?
Oh, it's got a Jap name. It's called Iwo Jima.
Just another Jap-held island in the Pacific. Another job for the men who swim to work. All they have to do is jump into an open boat, speed to within 300 yards of the island, jump off, and swim close enough to get hit with a pea shooter. Close enough so that when the landing barges make their run for the beach, they get there.
Come in. Oh, hi, Morrison. Had your boys tucked in?
Yeah, I gave them the layout for tomorrow's action. They're going to get a little sleep so they'll be fresh for the beach party tomorrow.
Nice bunch of kids.
Those kids grow up fast. One island and they become men.
Yeah. I remember my first commanding officer. I was green out of Annapolis, and I got one of the old line officers. I'd give a month's leave to see the look on his face the first time he saw the discipline in your gang.
Well, they take orders, Charlie. That's all that's important. You can't afford to tighten them up.
It's not doing my command any good. 2 days ago, one of the black gang yelled up to the bridge, "Hey, pal, where we heading?" I thought my chief bosun's mate would drop dead.
How's it look for tomorrow?
Big. We're joining the whole fleet in about 2 hours. Rendezvous and then take you boys as close as we can.
We're going to get much protection?
Much as possible. It's a big one, Morrison. A carrier is sending planes to give you a smoke screen. A cruiser is turning on her big guns.
The works?
The Braid's worried about this island. We need it badly. But they're afraid that the Japs want it just as badly. And will fight to keep it.
So I've been told. I understand they got everything on the island, but Tojo's 45.
Well, the Marines figured to mop it up if your boys can clear the way for him. I understand they've got to get the landing craft in fast. All of them.
Care to swim in and help us clear the road?
No, thanks. I'll stick to baby where it's nice and safe.
Oh, that's not what I heard. Your last commander said to be asleep in the deep.
Yeah. Kamikaze came into our fantail like a homing pigeon. Missed a carrier and landed right in my bedroom. I had insomnia for a long time.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to hit the sack, Charlie. See you tomorrow.
I got some paperwork to finish. See you on the bridge at 0600.
Luck. Hi, Chief.
Skipper. Got all the brain work finished?
Yeah. You got something on your mind?
No, nothing in particular. Just thought I'd stay on deck and watch the convoy gather. Makes quite a sight.
Be hours before they all gather. We're on our way to all the marbles.
It's been a long war.
How's a little boy of yours?
Well, according to the last letter I got from Naomi, he's up and around. Broken leg, healed swell.
Good.
I don't know what I'm going to do with that kid, Skipper. I lecture him, I yell, I plead, but nothing I say makes any impression.
Well, he'll learn. All kids are a little wild.
I tell him to be careful, but what good does it do? He walks across the street in a dream. Doesn't even hear the cars.
Well, as long as the leg is healed.
Oh, wait till I get home. I'll straighten him out.
You better get some sleep. We got a tough day coming up.
When I get home, I'll make him understand. If a guy wants to live a long time, he's got to be careful. He can't take any chances.
Let's hit the sack.
As soon as we get back from Iwo Jima, I'm going to write to him and tell him he's got to be more careful.
The extraordinary nature of the work performed and the phenomenal results obtained by these underwater demolition teams is another example of the thorough training Navy men receive, whatever their work or assignment. The Navy has always been a leader in science and research. It has pioneered in many fields, such as radar, sonar, and guided missiles, just as it did in the development and formation of the techniques practiced by these underwater demolition teams. Because the Navy has pioneered and continues its research leadership, today's modern Navy is a wonder of 20th century ingenuity and engineering. Its jet-propelled planes fly faster than the speed of sound, take off from giant carriers. Its equipment, the newest the mind of man can devise. To operate and maintain the complex mechanism of the great ships of our fleet requires the services of thousands of trained technicians. During World War II, the Navy trained thousands of young men in a variety of specialized trades and skills. Today, the Navy offers young men and women better opportunities than ever before to receive top-notch, comprehensive training in many specialized fields. So, young men and women of America, if you are sincere about a career, your Navy urges you to get complete information from your Navy recruiting station.
The lives of thousands of sailors, Marines, and GIs were placed into the hands of the underwater demolition team. Before a man could join one of these few teams, he went through the most rigorous physical examination ever given. He went through the most rigorous psychological test and as tough a training period as the Navy could conceive. Each man was hand-picked. Each man was proud of the insignia that he wore. Each man was worth his weight in platinum to the armed forces, and rightly so. For unarmed, they swam into the whale's mouth and came out with an all-clear signal clenched between their teeth.
Steady as she goes.
Steady as she goes.
You got a nice day for it, Morrison.
Yeah. Although we swim just as well when it's cloudy and they can't see as well.
Did you take a look around? There's a lot of power waiting until you deliver your report.
Well, as long as they use a little of it to back us up.
You'll get it. 10 degrees, right rudder.
10 degrees.
Stand by to lower the boat. Now, this is about as close as we can get. We need a little room to maneuver in case any Zeeks or Baddies decide to drop in on us.
That's close enough. Just as long as you're around when we come back. Mind if I use your speaker?
Go right ahead.
All UDT men on the deck, get ready to go over the side. See you in a couple of hours, Charlie.
Prepare to lower the boat. Hey, Boats.
Yes, sir.
Can you swim?
The easy living was over. The lying around on the fantail getting an even tan, the acey-juicy games in the storeroom were over. It was time to earn their dough. A landing craft is put over the side. The UDT men fully equipped with a pair of swimming trunks, a pair of fins for their feet, a glass to cover their eyes, a slate around their neck to write notes, and a knife at their side to fight sharks and devilfish. And they scramble down the Jacob's ladder and shove off for a sleepy lagoon. A sleepy lagoon that is crawling with death. Made in Japan.
Yeah. You guys got any questions?
No,
nothing. I'm going to see if I can round up the other boat. Black-Eyed Susan 1 calling Black-Eyed Susan 2. Do you read me? Over.
Black-Eyed Susan 2 here, over.
How do things look on Green Beach, Chief?
Quiet. Too quiet.
Well, don't take any unnecessary chances. Grab a quick look and get out. Just confirm what the brass already knows.
Okay. Take care of yourself.
I'll call you when the show's over.
Hey, Skipper. Skipper, you've got a couple of kids. You think it would do any good if I promised Davy a bike?
I'll let you know. Over and out.
He's still worried about that kid?
Yep. Hey, sailor, you at the helm.
The name is Joe, Mac.
The name is Morrison, Joe.
Okay.
Commander Morrison.
Sir.
Skip it. You and your sidekick got your instructions straight?
Yes, sir. We kicked the life raft off.
Just so it's tied secure.
It's secure, sir. I mean, we know what we're doing.
All right, shut up, Jimmy. Keep going, sailor.
You boys roll into the life raft one at a time, and I signal them to roll off at 50-feet intervals.
Right.
They keep her at full throttle through the whole operation.
Check.
Spin off, return at 0755.
Check.
You'll be in a picket line 50 feet apart.
Check.
I set the life raft, hold on to this loop.
Check.
You guys catch the other end one at a time, and I swing you aboard the raft.
Such a clever boy.
Can it?
This baby steps up to 9 knots. We're going to be really traveling, but we can get hit easy, and my orders are to make one run. No stops. We got to get you on the first run.
We've done this before, sailor. Just you be on time and don't run us down.
Yes, sir.
There's our smoke screen, Skipper. It's going to be a big help.
Where are the big guns? I like to hear lots of noise. Gives the Japs something to think about while I'm swimming in and out of their living room.
Like it?
Just so long as they don't get tired.
All right, put on fins and glasses.
Hey, Mike, we're getting ready for the run. Keep her in a straight line.
Kick the life raft over, Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't roll to that for $1 million. Not even for 100 cash.
All right, now get everything and get it fast. Chart the coral reefs, mines, hedgehogs.
Better shove off, sir.
Okay. Jimmy, lead the way. Wait for me.
Yes, sir.
Go! 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's haul our tails out of here, Mike.
Water's nice and cool, Skipper. It'll do. We got less than a half an hour. Let's move.
Hey, Skipper. You know that I held the intercollegiate speed title?
You told me. Lost it 2 days later.
We got a welcome party waiting for us, Skipper.
I'd scatter and dive. Those guys are getting the range. Water's getting hot.
Watch me get that title back.
With machine gun bullets skipping all around them, the UDT men begin their daily work. They dive down, look around, then come up for air. Make a note on the slate around their neck and dive again. What are they looking for? Well, there's coral reefs which can rip the bottom right out of a landing barge. There are hedgehogs, sunken blocks of concrete studded with long arms of sharp steel to sink a landing barge, and sunken mines which speak for themselves and speak loud.
The lagoon is loaded, Skipper. I counted 9 hedgehogs at 70 feet. 4 at 50 feet.
You guys got nothing to do but gab. Help me lay this dynamite. They won't be able to get a canoe through this stuff unless we make a path.
After you, Buster Crab. Hey, after me, watch up.
How's it look, Skipper? Those guys are getting awful close. How long? I got one more egg to lay, and then we can set the clock. Well, hurry it up.
Come on, Muscles.
As soon as I lay this. Muscles! Those guys must have been practicing. Got me right through the shoulder. Is it bad? Hell, I'm bleeding. Isn't that bad enough? Jimmy, lay the last egg. Set the charge for 5 minutes, then let's get out of here.
Okay by me.
Okay by me. What English, those New York... Those... It hurts, Skipper. All right, don't talk. Relax. I'll throw you out. It's about 20 yards to go. We must have gone 100 miles.
How is he, Skipper? Here comes the boat. Straighten out that line. You think you can make it, Muscles?
It isn't going to be easy. I can't make it unless they stop. Williams is in. Jimmy. Kelly. Mark. All right.
Give me a hand, you jerks. Easy with him.
Coming aboard.
Match. He didn't want to stop. Said it was against orders.
Well, it was.
Well, you don't have to drop an anchor. Let's get out.
Black-eyed Susan 1. The Black-eyed Susan 2, over.
Black-eyed Susan 2 here, Skipper, over.
Put the chief on. Put the chief on.
We ran into some trouble.
Oh?
We lost 2 guys, Phil and the chief.
What happened?
They caught a mine. I got to the chief. He said something, but I don't know what he meant.
What was it?
He said he wasn't going to buy his kid a bike. Too dangerous.
Welcome home, Morrison. How'd you make out?
Not good. Russell's got a bullet in his shoulder. Doc says he'll be okay in a few days. The chief, well, his luck ran out.
Sorry to hear that. Our parade is waiting for your report.
We blew up as many as we could.
Yeah, made a nice show, just like an aquacade I saw during the World's Fair.
I'm sorry we couldn't provide colored lights.
As soon as the braid checks your report, the action starts.
Well, we've cleared a path, but there's still going to be plenty of opposition. The harbor looked like a pincushion.
We'll pull alongside the flagship and get you over in a basket. Must be a dozen four-stripers waiting for you.
As soon as I get in uniform.
You guys ought to get a nice fat leave for this job.
We can use one. I'll be ready in 10 minutes.
All ahead, full.
All ahead, full, sir.
Funny. I looked real close. Not one of those guys came back with gray hair.
Hawaii.
Fresco.
Hawaii.
Fresco.
Hawaii. That's where we're heading.
Fresco.
We should be so lucky. Nope. The leave is Hawaii.
Well, just as long as we get the leave. I ought to get plenty of sympathy with this Purple Heart.
Well, just use a story I made up for you. You were crawling up on a beach, see? 40 Japs jumped you, see? And don't forget to yell banzai. Real effective.
Why not tell the truth?
Because dames don't like the truth. Right, Joe?
I wouldn't know. I'm not up to that chapter.
Besides, how much sympathy do you think you can get by saying, I got shot while I was in swimming?
Now, hear this. All UDT men report to the wardroom for a briefing. On the double.
On the double? Oh, there goes our leave.
I can hear it as plain as day. Guys, we are going to blow up the Emperor's palace. Muscles, you take 6 guys and come in through the swimming pool. Me and Jimmy, we'll come up through the bathtub.
A little too flip, a little too cocky? Maybe. But a man had to be more than sure of himself if he joined an underwater demolition team. Their insurance rates were high. In one action, an LCP was blown clear out of the water. 9 men disappeared. In one action, small arms fire picked off 3 men within 2 minutes. In one action. In the second. In the third. An underwater demolition team only went in where the eventual landings went down in history. Only went in when the enemy was sitting on the beach, waiting with loaded guns. But for every UDT man who died, thousands of men lived to fight until the end. Thousands made it to a beach which could have been covered with blood, if not for that fistful of cocky sailors known to the world as the underwater demolition teams. A Navy expression which, loosely translated, means bravery beyond the call of duty, courage, or just plain guts.
Secure until 17:30 next Sunday.
The National Broadcasting Company, in cooperation with the United States Navy Recruiting Service, has brought you another in the series of dramatic incidents based on the experiences of the men and women in the United States Navy. In today's story, Boats was Arnold Robertson, and the cast included Frank Behrens, Ian Martin, Lyle Sudrow, Gilbert Mack, Beryl Firestone, and George Petrie. Jack Costello speaking. The program was written and directed by David Harmon and produced by Chick Vincent and Cy Levine. Tune in again next week at this same time when the National Broadcasting Company will once again present
Now hear this.
Stay tuned for You Can't Take It With You on NBC.
This is the 1940s radio channel from the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
A fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty Hi-Yo Silver, the Lone Ranger. Whenever men gathered around the campfire in the early days of the western United States, stories were told of the masked rider of the plains. No one could match his courage or resourcefulness, and the history of his great fight for law and order is really the history of the winning of the West. Return with us now to those thrilling days of yesteryear, when adventure lay at the end of every trail. The Lone Ranger rides again. Come on, Silver! We're heading for the gold country! Someone's waiting in the trail ahead! Hi-yo, Silver! Away! Two men, Red Smiley and Cliff Noble, were busy at the claim they were working along a lonely tributary of the Frazier River. It was early spring, and a third partner, Clem Peterson, had taken advantage of the opening trails to go to town for supplies. We see Red and Cliff as they dig into the thawing gravel.
Blasted gravel. My back feels like it's near to busting.
Shucks, we ain't hardly started yet, Red.
Yeah? Well, I've done all I'm going to do for today, I can tell you that. There. That shovel's laying there till I get good and ready to work again.
But, Red...
Well, what?
We promised Clem we'd have all this done by the time he got back. We ought to have something to show for the time he's been gone.
I don't do my share, huh?
Now, wait, I didn't mean
Finding
that.
fault with me again. I'm tired of it. I'm fed up and sick of hearing you tell me what I should do and what I shouldn't.
Gosh, Red, I don't know what's got into you. I've tried to be friends. I know how it is, sharing the same quarters all winter long. Never seeing nobody but the same fellas day in and day out. Nothing to do but work and eat and sleep. But you gotta allow for them things. We all get out of sorts sometimes. You just can't pay any attention to it.
Preaching again.
Come on. Pick up that shovel and give me a hand. Then we'll both knock off early.
I'm through shoveling.
All right, Red. Go up to the cabin and lay down or read or something for a while. Maybe that'll make you feel better.
I won't go up to the cabin. I won't lay down. I won't read. I won't do nothing you tell me to.
Now, what?
Quit giving me orders. Quit trying to run me. Quit it, you hear?
Are you loco?
Calling me loco. That's just enough.
Hey, get back.
I'll show you. I'll teach you.
Watch out, you crazy fool.
There. Well, there. Showed you, didn't I? Learned you ain't to be fooled with, didn't I? Now let's see you give me orders.
My ankle. It's twisted. Oh.
That's just too bad.
Give me a hand, will you, Red? I won't be able to walk. Help me back to the cabin.
Get there by yourself the best way you know how.
Red.
Well?
Maybe you're right. Maybe I had better clear out. We can't go on this way no longer. Tell me what you want for your share in the claim, and I'll see that you get it.
I told you I changed my mind. I ain't selling. I'm staying on.
Well, Clem will be back in a couple of days.
Figure on complaining to him?
No, but we'll have to talk this out, the three of us. We'll have to find some answer.
Maybe I got the answer already.
Huh?
Maybe when Clem gets here, he'll meet up with a surprise.
What do you mean?
You've got the notion that things will be a heap better, more peaceable around here. There were just two partners instead of three, ain't you?
Seems like it.
Oh. Then maybe I can fix it so that's the way it'll be.
But you said you wouldn't sell.
I ain't.
And I don't savvy what you mean.
Don't try to savvy. Don't worry your head about it at all. 'Cause I give you my word, when what I'm thinking of happens, you'll be the first one to know about it.
It was the following day that Red Smiley, spurring his mount over a rough, rock-strewn trail about a mile from the cabin, shouted to the stranger on a great white horse that he saw approaching from the north.
Hey there, stranger. Come here. Hurry up.
Come on, Silver!
Did you see him, stranger? Did they go by this way? Oh, fellow. Oh, there. Oh, boy.
Oh. What's the trouble?
You're masked.
What were you shouting?
Say, you ain't one of them, are you? You did... But they was Injuns. I reckon you wouldn't ride with outlaw redskins, even if you are a crook.
I'm not an outlaw.
Well, then, did you see them redskins? Did you sight them while you was riding this way?
I've seen no one.
Blast it.
No Indians rode north of here.
I know that. They cut over towards the east. But I thought maybe coming from where you did, you might have seen where they went.
What do you want them for?
They killed my partner.
Yes?
We got a claim along the creek down below. I was working the claim, and Cliff was in a cabin, nursing a sprained ankle. Then all of a sudden, I heard some shots and yells. When I got to the cabin, there was Cliff dead. Them Injuns riding away like the wind.
What were they after?
The gold we've took from our claim. But they didn't find it. It was hid.
We'll look for the trail and take after them.
Yeah, sure. Hey, there's one of the skunks. I'll get him.
Don't fire that gun.
You spoiled my aim.
You shot at Tonto. Kimosabe.
So you are with them Injuns.
Oh, Scout. Oh, fella. Oh. What matter? Why him fire at Tonto?
I mistook you for someone else, Tonto.
Oh.
Are you sure those redskins you were chasing rode to the east?
Of course I'm sure. I told you that, didn't I?
And Tonto must have seen them. He came from that direction. There's no way they could have got past him without being seen. How many were there in the band?
Oh, 4, I reckon. Yeah, there's 4 of them.
Did you meet 4 Indians, Tonto?
No. Me not see Injun.
But you must have. Unless they cut off some other way.
That would be impossible.
Well, I don't know.
There were only 3 directions in which they could have gone. The cliff would block escape to the south.
Well, maybe I was wrong. Maybe they rode to the north.
I came from the north.
No, the east.
You just heard Tonto say no one went past him.
That's sure strange. You don't suppose they doubled back and slipped past me, do you?
Perhaps.
It's either that, or you're in cahoots with them, like I said before.
You can think what you wish.
Well, I haven't the time to sit here arguing with you. I'm going after them critters. And if I find you're in with them, I'll be back to look you up. And don't you forget it. Get up. Get along there. Get up there.
You came along at the wrong time for that fellow, Tonto.
Why him after Injun?
He isn't.
What him say?
He made a
that
bad
he-
mistake, Kimasabi. I saw him before he saw me. I rode down from above. He was sitting on his horse down the trail a ways. When I came along, he spurred his horse and shouted as though he'd been racing after someone.
That heap strange.
Not strange, Tonto. He was trying to establish an alibi.
Oh.
He told me his partner was killed by thieving Indians. He probably thought if there was any question about it later, he could always say he had a witness to prove he had taken after the Indians. No doubt he didn't notice my mask until it was too late to change his plan.
Maybe that's right.
I may be doing him an injustice, but I doubt it. He was positive the red men had ridden eastward until you came along to spoil his story. Then he pretended to believe they might have doubled back.
How'll them do that?
They couldn't, unless he were both blind and deaf.
You think him kill partner?
We're going to find out.
That good.
We'll give him every benefit of the doubt. We'll cover this whole section around the cabin. And, Tonto, if there's no trace of the red men he mentioned, we'll act. Come on,
Get him up, Scout.
When old Clem Peterson, the third partner in the claim, returned to the cabin with supplies from town, Red Smiley made haste to tell his version of Cliff's death.
So that's the way it was, Clem. I done my darndest to catch them redskins, but they was too slick for me. They got clean away.
Cliff dead. And him almost like a son to me.
You don't feel no worse about this, Clem, than I do.
You sure it was Injuns? There couldn't be no mistake.
Said I caught 'em in the act, didn't I? I showed you where their horses trampled up the ground around the cabin, didn't I?
Yeah.
Hey, you act a mite as though maybe you didn't believe me.
I believe you, Red.
It was mighty suspicious at first.
Well.
I suppose the first thing you thought was that me and Cliff got in an argument and I drilled him.
You know how things was between you.
Clem, you should have known better than that. Shucks, I got mad at him once in a while, sure. But that ain't the same as wanting to drill him.
I know, Red. I'm sorry about suspecting you the way I did. You figure there's any way to catch them redskins?
Well, I wish there was, but I don't know how.
Well, all we can do is tell the law and have a lookout kept, I reckon. Almost wish them Injuns got our dust. Then maybe they'd have been caught trying to spend it.
Poor Cliff. I suppose we'll be dividing his share equal between us.
I guess.
Who's that?
I don't know. It might be.
There he is, Tonto. Get him. Tonto, get him.
Hey, Crooks. The same masked fellow Injun I told you about, Clem.
Keep your guns another.